Hi everyone, my name is Erin Kuntz and I am the Assistant Director for the Global Perspective Program at WPI, Worcester Polytechnic Institute in Worcester, Massachusetts, where it's cold and snowy at the moment. I'm going to tell you a little bit about our partnership with the IIT in Mandi, India, which is in Himachal Pradesh, and how that partnership came about and what we have faced in terms of challenges since then. So WPI is a pretty unique university. We're a science and engineering institution, and we have a project-based learning curriculum that pretty much drives the undergraduate curriculum. Because of that project-based learning, we don't have a traditional study abroad program. We don't have a semester-based program. Instead, we send students for 7 weeks on project-based learning experiences all around the world as part of their undergraduate curriculum. So we have a office here on campus at WPI that supports a lot of the logistics of the programs, the recruitment for those programs, but the actual on-the-ground relationships are cultivated by our faculty members, whether they have had a previous relationship with an area of particular interest or have done research there. That's usually where the relationships start. We might have faculty who start relationships with businesses or local organizations, but we also have local university partnerships as well. In India, we knew we wanted to start a program there, so we had a faculty member who had spent some time in India herself, and we also sent our director at the time over to start to try and find some local organizations or businesses where we could maybe host this project. That first trip actually didn't pan out, and turned out that after that trip we had a previous colleague who actually had taught at WPI reach out to us and say that he was going to be the new director at the IIT in Mandi, and he was interested in bringing the project-based learning to the IIT, and he was interested in partnering with WPI. So that was really the start of the relationship, was finding that mutual interest in this project-based learning. And from there it just took off. So we had the first group of students go last fall, 15 students who worked closely with students at the IIT in completing their projects, and we'll have another group of students going next spring. The biggest kind of startup challenge was cost. We needed to send our project director, the faculty member who was going to head up the program, we needed to send her back to check out housing, to check out accommodations, to do a little bit of vetting of safety and security. So that costed, some money, and we also wanted to attract the right student to the program, and we have a lot of popular sites already, so we needed to alleviate some of that initial cost for students to travel to India as well. So that's where a U.S. State Department grant came in, and we applied for a capacity building grant, which is not academic or scholarly. It's mainly just to start a program. And that covered a lot of the startup costs of travel back and forth, the accommodations, and even would have covered equipment if we had needed some sort of equipment to start the program. That infrastructure is really important. So we know that it can be a sustainable program because we've vetted the location, we have the capacity to go back and forth and visit the location again, and I think that will make for a continued and renewed relationship. The moral of our story also is that we found the right fit. We found a school that was looking to do, had similar curricular goals, and that we could kind of mold a program together with. So we have faculty members that on both sides that are vested in the program, and that really makes it happen. We've certainly faced challenges. I think some of them come with location, so internet capacity in Mandi can sometimes make it hard for communication. We also decided that the best season to go might not be initially where we were in the fall, but going in the spring, just because of the time of year. And then, like I said, some of the academic and not only the academic schedule, but also the curricular goals. We're still working through how that fits for both of our institutions. But I'm happy to give this as a model to think about, and I welcome any questions you might have.